Well, one of the recent winners of the Silver Cup, Justin Sanders, into turn one, the 4SA. Behind him, the 21W of Austin Wood. Part with the Colby Weiss Motorsports. '25, Seth Stanley, right there, thank you. Seth Stanley. Believe that's Koa Crane, Mike. Behind him, the 24K champion from Marysville Crate Sprint Cars. Green flag is back out. We'll continue on. Hot laps here. Oh, Caden Ciralli, race fans. We didn't get a chance to welcome him to the racetrack, but he comes to a stop off of turn number 4. Looks like he'll need an assistance, maybe an early gremlin behind the wheel of the 32 car. Better to happen now during hot laps than qualifying. Ciralli out of Stockton in the Teltac. Grayson Engineering, number 32. Well, they're going to push him back to the pit area. Race fans, we'll continue on without Caden Ciralli. We'll give you some times updated here shortly. We're going to work on the scoreboard also after hot laps. We'll try to get everything worked out on opening night here at the Silver Dollar Speedway. Night 1 of the Silver Cup. We're back up. Green flag, hot lap session number 4. Well, race fans, we're down now to a 12.239 by Justin Sanders. How about that? That early in the night. Track is in great condition. Once again, if you missed it, and I know we joined Flo a little bit later, but this year they did the warming up their engines through the back straightaway and into the pit area. When these cars hit the racetrack, they were ready to hot lap. In California, we've been so accustomed to seeing wheel packing for, 20 to 25 minutes until you go hot laps. But the crew this week did a great job getting the track ready to hot lap right out of the gate. And once again, that's kind of a tweak just to get you guys more entertainment. Nothing quite like watching 30 to 40 minutes of hot laps when you're ready to go racing on night number 1. Not here at Chico. Next group going to come out on the speedway. Coming out off of turn number 4, welcome out the number 75. That's Bill Smith from Sparks, Nevada. A driver we think will do well this weekend, the 54X. That's Caleb Montgomery, race fans. Caleb Montgomery out of Templeton. Stanley Motorsports. Another driver that traditionally does well at Silver Dollar Speedway. Here comes the 83T. That's Tanner Carrick. Tanner Carrick on the front straightaway. 54, Carson Hall. He's out of Grass Valley. Looks like track is clear. We are moments away. Should be the final hot lap session of the night. If not, we'll let you know. Wind them up. Bob Scoville on the flag stand. We're green. Thank you. You're good. Well, race fans, we got our first 11-second lap of the year. Tanner Carrick in 11.992. How about that? This thing's already hooked up and hauling. What a great job that everyone did here at the staff. We worked so hard, and a lot of hours, countless hours spent in the off-season getting this track in shape here for the Silver Cup. We're going to take, I think, a pause for just a moment. And we're going to try to get Race Monitor and My Race Pass up for you guys. We know we've had some text on that. We'll get that figured out ASAP. And the scoreboard, we're also going to get that refired up. Of course, all these things worked last Sunday at the practice. Everything was working great, and then you show up on opening night and some things go a little bit haywire. But that's what happens. We'll get it figured out. The best of the best. Jacob Perkins is with us, and he'll get things handled out. If not, we'll just break out a stopwatch, Jacob. Just joking. We'd never do that unless you're at Calistoga. Right, Gary Thomas? Want to welcome in Big Mike. He's at home watching. Yeah, Mike, we're going to get those things figured out for the viewers at home. We'll get you dialed up with some times. All right, we have some movement on our scoreboard, race fans. So there we go. A little bit of it's trying to light up. So that'll be helpful for us for qualifying. Want to remind you and the viewers at home on Flow, we're going to qualify 1 through 27 straight through. Tonight we will have 3 heat races, 10 laps in distance. Top 5 will transfer. The winner of each heat race and the next fastest that transfer within the top 5 make the dash. So you'll have 6 cars in the dash. That'll go 6 laps. 12-lap B, we take the top 5 to the A. And we'll have 20 cars, 30 laps, night number 1 of the Silver Cup. That'll be the format. I can recap hot laps for you. Tanner Carrick, the 11.992, the only driver in that 11-second bracket. Justin Sanders, 12.239. DJ Freitas, 12.274. And then Caleb Montgomery at 12.436. Josh Young at 12.474. Those were your top 5 from practice sessions here tonight. We talked about it earlier tonight, but those at home on Flow, this race started in 1982 as a stock car race. And in 1990, the sprint cars were added. The opening winner of this Silver Cup in 1990 was Brian Crockett. We'll just list some of the possibly familiar names that viewers around the country have known, but Randy Bootiner in 1992, Paul McMahon, 1995. Tim Kading in 1997. Casey Kane, 1998. Sean Becker. Dan Meny in 2004 won this race. Rico Abreu, 2014. And then more recently, Shane Golobic, Andy Forsberg, Justin Cox, Justin Sanders. And in 2022, Mitchell Facento, the last 2 years have been won by Mother Nature, rainouts. Well, we are set to go qualifying night number 1. It'll be led out by the 10, Dominic Gordon. Clovis, California driver in the Gary Silva Ranches, Fortitude Driver Development, JI Apparel, Bell Helmets, K1 Grace Gear. Number 10, Dominic Gordon, first qualifier of the night. 11.804. Even quicker than hot laps for anybody. 11.804. How about an 11.682? Even quicker. 11.682 right out of the gate. Opening laps. How about that? Catch me outside. Next up, it'll be the 76 of Jennifer Osborne. 12.336 opening lap. Geyserville and the Malcolm Drilling, Cruise Weldron, Swimming Pool Perfections number 76. 12.057. Second lap is better. 12.057. Your third qualifier in the number 7C. Welcome in Tony Gomes to the racetrack. Tony Gomes. A little bit of a trouble in turn 4 for Tony. 13.114 on the opening lap. 13.114. Tony in the ANRAC Corp, Lund Construction, Creason Enterprises, Sam Rhodes Incorporated. 13 13.971, his final go, 13.971. Up on the Speedway next, welcome in the number 17 of Caleb Henry. Caleb Henry, opening lap times coming this time by 12.452, 12.452. McCulloch RV Repair, Next Steel, Backyard Dream, Hanson Machine Works, 22 Metalworks on the car. 12.286, good lap, 12.286 for Caleb Henry. Brendan Sharamonte up next in one of the Tyner Hurst Incorporated sprint cars. 2 cars tonight representing Tyner Hurst. Good lap at 11.805. 11.805 opening lap for Sharamonte, El Cajon, California driver. 11.817. 11.817 second and final lap. Lemoore, California, represented by the Spider. This is Gage Garcia, number 28, in Bill Soya's sprint car. Valley Wound Healing and Hyperbaric Center. 12.457 opening lap. Also helped out by Apex Construction and Babs Walnut Farm. 12.186 on the second lap. 12.186. Well, we talked about this kid earlier tonight. Now 42 years old from Chico. It's Biff Dog Brad Bumgardner. 54 years of Bumgardner racing. 12.834 opening lap. Helped by Tyner Hurst Enterprises, RCM, Shark Racing, Golden Valley Auto Body. 12.640 on his second lap. 12.640. Well, what a potent combination this year. Welcome in out of Jacksonville, Oregon, the 21 of Tanner Holmes. Tanner Holmes aboard the Tarleton & Son Incorporated, American Rock and Rent, Durst Family, Shane DeWald, Oroville Tax, Diamond Roofing Company. 12.423 on the opening lap. 12.423 for Tanner Holmes. 12.213 on the second lap. It's quicker. Aiden Laramere, first time at Silver Dollar Speedway, the former Cycle Land champion. He won the challenge 2 years ago that allows him to race the sprint car tonight. 12.436 opening lap. We'll talk more about Aiden as the night goes on. 12.204, incredible laps. First time ever here at Silver Dollar Speedway. Well, your 4-time Chico champion. He's got 28 championships overall. From Auburn, Mr. Excitement, Andy Forsberg. (12.320) opening lap. 12.320. Pacific Highway Rentals, Oroville Tax, Pit Stop USA, Pat G, MCK Paving and Highway Specialties. 12.232 on his second lap. 12.232. Your next qualifier should be the 2XM. This will be Max Mitry. Max Mitry on the Speedway. Out of Reading, 18-year-old driver. (12.075), pretty good lap. 12.075. 12.203, slowed down on the second lap just a little bit. Opening lap was better. John Michael Bunch up next, the 11 VS. Welcome him back out of Paradise. 12.340, 12.340. Him and his son, Jaden Bunch, racing here tonight, father and son. Second lap better in 11.912. 11.912. Great second lap by John Michael Bunch. Next up out of Fremont, former Silver Dollar Speedway champion, it's Shane Golobic. Shane Golobic in the 17W. Quick time, 11.587. Quick time opening lap by Shane Golobic. Second lap is quicker in 11.531. Quick time by Shane Golobic on those two laps. Should be the X1 of Chance Grasty, Sassoon City, 17-year-old driver behind the wheel of the Bushy Financial Services Friends and Family Racing X1. 11.998 opening lap. He just won last Saturday at the Stockton Dirt Track. That's the home of the world famous Gary Thomas. Second lap, 12.057. 12.057, second lap. Well, we just saw his father come out to qualify. Now welcome in the 11 VS Junior of Jaden Bunch. Rookie driver Jaden Bunch. $12.668. The 17-year-old driver, an all-star when it comes to go-kart racing, behind the wheel of a 360 sprint car this season. 12.404. 12.404. Good laps by rookie driver Jaden Bunch. Next up, it should be the 17J of Josh Young out of Roseville. The Trocadero Club sponsors the 17J. 12.147. 12.147 opening lap time. He won a non-wing spec sprint car race last Saturday at Marysville. Good second lap, 12.057. 12.057. Next up on the Speedway, Stockton, California driver, the 32, Caden Cirali, backed by Teltac, SP Properties, Grayson Engineering, Murata Produce. Good lap at 11.950. 11.950. Another driver in that 11-second bracket for Caden Cirali. 11.956 on the second lap. Almost identical back-to-back laps for Caden Cirali. 25, your next qualifier. Welcome out to the racetrack. This will be Seth Stanley from Yuba City in the Salco Better Energy Swimming Pool Perfection Sanchez Powder Coating. 12.008, good opening lap, 12.008. Second lap a little bit longer at 12.308. 12.308. Well, welcome in the number 21W this weekend, Elk Grove driver Austin Wood in the Nake Suspension All-Star Powder Coating. This is a car owned by the Weiss family. 12.250. 12.250 for young Austin Wood. Another up-and-coming sprint car driver in Northern California. Second lap better at 12.180. 12.180, second lap the better of the two. 24K, welcome out Koa Crane to the Speedway. Koa Crane, last year's crate sprint car champion at Marysville. 12.363, a little bit of smoke trail his race car. Plumas Lake, California, young driver. 12.299. 12.299. Well, former winner of the Silver Cup, one of the best we have out on the West Coast in the 4SA. Welcome in Justin Sanders to the racetrack. 11.705. He went so fast by Bob, he dropped the white flag on the flag stand. Flew right out of his hand. 11.731, second lap. Great laps by the driver from Aromas in the rack. Dale and Miller Septic, Thompson family of dealerships. Caleb Montgomery, the 54X, your next qualifier. $11,937. 24-year-old driver from Templeton in the Yuba City Scrap and Steel Golden Valley Auto Body. VSR Tri-Counties Mobile Equipment Repair. Second lap better than 11,930. 11,930. Caleb Montgomery behind the wheel. He also drove this car last weekend at Marysville. Part of the Stanley Motorsports crew. Caleb's full-time job is managing Airbnbs. If you want a little history update about Caleb Montgomery. Also loves reading books, especially books about history. He's also an avid Minecraft computer person. I don't know how to word that. Okay, up next, it'll be rookie driver Connor Grasty from Sassoon City. Connor Grasty, number 1. Connor in the Family Values Daycare and Learning Place. The Copa Soccer Training Center and Shield Protection, number 1. 12.218, 12.218. Good opening lap by Connor Grasty, another rookie driver moving into the wing sprint car world of Northern California. 12.185 is the second lap. 12.185. Sparks, Nevada driver. This will be the 75 of Bill Smith. Helped out by Tynerhurst Enterprises, Bill Smith Repair, MetTech, and Yak Graphics. Bill Smith. 12.883 opening lap. 12.883. Final lap 12.903. 12.903. Well, this driver was quickest in hot laps, so we'll see what he can do in qualifying. Lincoln, California driver Tanner Carrick in the 83T. Second fastest in 11.620. 11.620. Right there knocking on the door. 11.590. 11.590. Still second, still P2. Good back-to-back laps by Tanner Carrick. That was awesome to see. Next up, this should be DJ Freitas. DJ Freitas, Sacramento driver. Good lap at 11.964. 11.964. Chuck's Corvette and Clinic, S&S Automotive. ART. 11.959. 11.959. Next up out of Grass Valley, now 20 years of age, welcome in the 54 of Carson Hall. Carson Hall helped out by Mel's Transmission and Pete's Welding. 12.002, he's right there on that magical 11-second mark. 12.002. Backs it up with a 12.005, so almost identical back-to-back laps by Carson Hall. We're going to make sure that will conclude qualifying. Well, we're just verifying, making sure all cars got through properly. We'll give you a result, a recap with qualifying here in just 1 second. All right, race fans, it is official. Congratulations to Shane Golobic, tonight's fast qualifier, night one of the Silver Cup, in 11.531 was the time. Tanner Carrick, second overall, in 11.590. Dominic Gordon in 11.682, followed by Justin Sanders, 11.705. And Braden Sharamonte, round out your top five in 11.805. Six on back, and these are drivers in the 11-second bracket still. John Michael Bunch, 6th overall. Caleb Montgomery, 7th. Caden Cirali, 8th. DJ Freitas, 9th. And Chance Grasty, rounding out your top 10 at an 11.998. All top 10 in the 11-second bracket. 11th on back, Carson Hall. He was a 12.002. Seth Stanley, 12th. Josh Young, 13th. Jennifer Osborne, 14th. And Max Mitry rounds out your top 15. Well, once again, thank you for being here tonight as we will kick off some things momentarily with opening ceremonies. You can see the crew already back at work, trying to get the perfect racetrack for these drivers that are signed in tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow night.